Good morning. I showed Soph last night the app, the battery saving alarm app, which I think is absolutely amazing. This is what happened. This is the app you should get, Soph.
Battery charger?
Yeah, so you set where you want it to give you an alarm. So when it gets to 35, it gives you alarm. When it gets to 80, it gives you alarm. And that way, hopefully, your battery will last longer than 5 minutes. It's about to die, right?
Yeah.
22%.
Day and stuff.
You have to have like a charger, like have one on your desk with the cable just sitting there waiting. Your alarm goes off, plug it in. Right, so what do you need to do now? We do unplugged screen on phone at 22%.
No doubt you will plug it in for me.
Well, somebody better. So yeah, I think there's really no helping her and her battery issues on that phone. I'm in the middle of doing a bunch of planning because it looks like next week might be just a little bit complicated. Good complicated, but complicated. I was supposed to be having a bit of a longboarding lesson today. Maybe I'll just head into town and grab a burger instead. You're never going to believe this. I'm running a bit late. Not acceptable weather. We come up with a completely alternative plan for today. Yeah, no chance. The problem with the UK is it just does this for days. Days without end. That's why I did so much skating over the last few weeks, because I knew it was.
Please don't play with the AC, sir.
I'm gonna get like
It's going to come to an end. There you go. My rain moaning is over. Now it's time to get on with a little bit of quick shopping. I went out of milk, won't be able to have my latte. Good news is, I'm sure the weather is going to be getting better. I'm just not sure where. I'm actually trying recording using a lav mic. See how that goes. Never done that before with the Zoom, so might work well, might not. You see, that is the problem with this little camera. It's great because it's waterproof and all, but the downside is the sound is kind of rubbish. And if I move my finger over here, let's say, then move my finger over here, let's say, then not particularly good sound. So I'm hoping the Zoom H1 with this lapel mic will do the job. All about a little bit of problem solving this vlogging. My new housekeeping policy, little and often. That's what I'm gonna try and do. I figure using that little micro vacuum cleaner, if I can just do, I don't know, even just 5-10 minutes, but every day, it should help keep the dust and general rubbish under control, at least until I get a robo vacuum cleaner. Right, we'll do a quick bit of practice outside, you know, longboard practice.
See, don't touch the window. Look, I don't want the water inside the car.
Excellent, that's done now. And at least I got a little bit of exercise done as well. How this all relates to batteries and EVs and the concept of little and often. Oh. Love this app. Why do I love that app so much? Because it means I've actually got a fighting chance of keeping my phone between 80 and 30-40%. Reason why that matters so much to me. The thing about phone is the manufacturers have been pushing batteries as far as they will go, and maybe even a little bit further in the case of Samsung and the Note 7, for a long time. And the end result of that is they don't really last very well, which is why your phone starts off working fine, and then after a year or two the battery life is rubbish. Didn't used to be so much of a problem because the battery didn't used to be built into the thing. Thank you very much, Apple. Really helpful there, really helpful. On the upside, that's one of the reasons why this is kind of doing a bunch of planning, because it looks like next week might be just a little easing. This is what happened. This.
It's a fairy. A fair.
Good morning. I showed Soph last night the app, the battery saving alarm app, which I think is absolutely amazing. This is what happened. This is the app you should get, Soph.
Battery charger.
Yeah, so you set where you want it to give you an alarm. So when it gets to 35, it gives you an alarm. When it gets to 80, it gives you an alarm. And that way, hopefully, your battery will last longer than 5 minutes. It's about to die, right?
Yeah.
22%.